Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, tribe. How y'all doing? Whatever time it is that you're looking at this. Again, I hope all is well. And I'm just the messenger and your life coach. So of course I got a download. I didn't have time to write it down because it actually just happened to me. So I'm just gonna jump right in and then I'll do the logistics later. But I appreciate y'all coming to my channel, listening to me and giving me good feedback and sharing. So I appreciate that. Like, I really love that. So thank y'all. So I'm listening to some good meditation music, that soothes my calms my soul while I'm getting ready this morning, and my spirit team gives me, this is the time. With everything that's going on, this is the time. For those that are awakening unto their true self, this is the time. I'm looking at this quote unquote quarantine, stay at home, which I'm an essential worker, but stay at home time, that this is the time. This is a specific message for those that are awakening to their true self. You may realize, you may not even realize that you're on a spiritual journey because things that you used to do, it doesn't interest you anymore. Things you used to say, you put a filter on. Sometimes the filter is just not there, because I am one that I don't have a filter, but my true self is like, don't say that, or just be quiet. So this is the time. We're hearing the word quarantine. The universe is kind of forceful, but so gentleman-like. If you know a man that's a true gentleman, he doesn't really force, but thanks, spirit team, he's very authoritative. That's such a turn on. Cause let's just be clear, that's what we need sometimes. Straight up. In relationships, in life, we need that forceful but gentleman-like, authoritative. So that's basically what the universe is doing with what's going on out here. But this is the time. And you're going to hear me pause a lot because I'm getting the download. So, just bear with me. I'm listening to my spirit team, but this is the time. This is the time to purge. This is the time to get away, throw away what's no longer serving you. This is the time to feel your feels. This is also a time to be vulnerable. Woo! That was deep. I had to take a deep breath. Listen. Becoming your true self, you're going to have to be vulnerable. A longtime friend of mine told me back in 2014, I was going through a lot. Michelle, in order to find love and love to find you, you got to be vulnerable. Back then when he said it, oh God, I just got so emotional and such a crybaby and everything. I'm an emotional being anyway, and I don't look at that as a bad thing. That is a part of who I am, and I love it. But in order to find love, love has to find you. Woo! This is the time. Let's go a little deeper. When they were talking to me about that, I was going through some really challenging times. And I looked at it on the outside. But now that I just said it again, in order to find love and love to find you, you got to go within. In order to find love and love find you, you're going to have to go within. This is the time. Come on, spirit team. Thank y'all. This is the time. This is the time to be vulnerable. This is the time to find love and love find you. Well, how do you find that love? You go within. You love everything about you unconditionally. Whether you're tall or short, big or small, go within. Love everything about you. Because when you start loving everything about you and accepting yourself for who you are and start walking in how your higher source, God, the universe sees you, you're vibrating that off. And guess what's going to happen? It's going to come back. It's a boomerang effect. You know what I'm saying? It's a boomerang effect. This is the time. This is the time to sit still and know thyself. I made a video maybe a year or two ago. I was visiting a friend and I was at the beach and I said to know thyself is to heal thyself. That's a part of being vulnerable, because being vulnerable, and I know some of y'all, because I had an issue with being vulnerable, but being vulnerable is basically you allowing your true self to come forth regardless of what's coming at you. You're going to be vulnerable because you learn lessons. You know, don't be so guarded to where nobody can't get to you. And because being real guarded, that's hardening your heart. Your heart will sound like this. That's me knocking on the table. You hear how hard that is? You don't want your heart to be that hard. No one can get to you. Nothing can get to you. Nothing can get through you. And nothing can come out of you with a hard heart. You got to be open. You got to be vulnerable. But it starts within. This is the time. We don't know how long this issue is going to be going on in the world. So take the time now, because time is very vital right now also. Because last night also, and this is tying in, I'm sitting and I'm just, doing some research and everything. And my spirit team tells me time is ticking. Now is the time, because there is a shift happening. I don't know who's feeling it. I know Michelle is feeling it. There's a shift happening, and it's sort of like a portal is open. Those that are awakening to their true self into the journey, you guys will understand what I'm saying. There's a portal that is already opening, and that's the shift. And okay, they're giving me so many messages, and I'm trying to get it out. But there are a certain amount of people that are going to go through this portal at this time that a change is inevitable. It's going to happen. So what my spirit team just gave me was 144,000. 144,000. That's like in the Bible. Okay. Research it. Because I'm only summoned and instructed to give you this message. I'm just the messenger and your life coach. This is the time. This is the time to sit still. This is the time to get things in order mentally. Because when you start working from the inside out, it's going to start manifesting in the physical world. As it above and they say, I'll put it to you like this, because I'm not just stuck on one type of teaching, and I need y'all to know that, because you have heard in my videos, I'm a believer of all beliefs that promotes love, joy, peace, and happiness, because love, everything hangs on love. This is the time. So I'm going to say it like this. Anything that's happening in the physical realm, this 3D world, it already happened in the spirit realm. Nickname 5D. So you got to go within. This is the time now to go within. I'm sorry, I'm shaking my phone. This is the time to go within. This is the time to set intentions so that you're putting it out there in the spirit realm, and then it'll follow, it'll manifest in the physical world as we know it now. But you got to go within. This is the time. I feel like this is a very important message. This is like one of the most important videos I have made so far, because I'm feeling it, like I'm feeling it in my gut. This is the time. This is the time to get yourself together, because my spiritual father will always say, I haven't talked to him in a while, but I hear his voice now. When you begin to change, everybody else change. And the reason why is because your mindset has changed. So you see things from a different perspective. Come on, spirit team. Yes. So this is a very important message. This is the time. Now, when I was younger, I hung around. I was around a lot of wisdom. I don't want to call them old, seasoned people. And I'm sure y'all have heard it, because I keep hearing it. This is the time to get your house in order. Okay? Because when you get this house in order, this house will be in order. Your house. Come on now. This is the time. And my spirit team is telling me that this portal is about to close. And basically what it is because of what's going on out here in the world, in the universe, the earth is recharging. Yeah, it's recharging, healing. So basically the universe was like, set y'all ass down. So work going on. You know how when your grandmothers, when a thunderstorm come, a real bad thunderstorm, and they cut out the lights and everything, you just gotta sit still and be quiet. And yeah, my grandma used to be like, y'all be quiet and then let the Lord do his work. That's what's going on. Let the universe do his work. Sit down. This is the time. This is the time that I know that families are being mended back together. Relationships are being back together. Any type of relationship, parent, child, significant others, employee, employer. Listen to me, y'all. Okay, this is the time. This is the time to where I've been noticing things that I used to see when I was a little girl. I'm seeing them now, here in the physical realm. You know how the dandelions would just be all in the grass and everything? I've been in my house for about 4 years now. Never seen them pop up the way that I'm seeing them pop up now. Clovers in the yard. A bunch of bumblebees. Like, yeah, spring is in the air. However, the things that took place before spring came in, it happened. It happened so, if you wish, what's the word I want to use? Manifestation taking place. Y'all know those little yellow flowers that when you were younger, well, I know me and my cousins did. We called them buttercups, and we would put them up under our chin, and if there was a reflection, it was like, oh, you loved, or you got, you good people. I'm seeing those. Earth is balancing itself. This is the time. So if the universe is balancing itself, don't you think that you should be balancing yourself too? Yeah, this is the time. Y'all, if y'all liking the video, loving the video, leave me a comment, hit the thumbs up, share, subscribe to my channel. I am a life coach. If you would like to get in contact with me, my information will be in the description box. I am also an author. I did my first book. It's called From Rejection to Adoption. You can get it on Amazon.com. This is the time, y'all. This is the time to get your house in order. But no, seriously, this is the time to sit still and discover yourself, recharge. Just like the universe is balancing itself out, you need to balance yourself out. Too much of anything is an addict, whatever it is. All work and no play make you a dull person. And it's true. You got to be balanced. You got to be balanced. Take the mask off. Be your true, authentic self. When you start beginning to be your true, authentic self, being vulnerable, because this is the time, you will attract your true vibe. Your true tribe, your true tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So, thank y'all for that, listening to that message. It wasn't a struggle getting it out. It was just I'm listening to my spirit team. I didn't have nothing to write down. Like this just came straight off the dome. Sometimes when downloads come to me, I have to write it down, because then I don't have the time to actually just stop and do a video, because my spirit team talks to me all the time, because we're in tune, we're connected. So I appreciate it. Again, I'm just the messenger and you're a life coach. I love y'all. Stay safe. Love yourself unconditionally, because this is the time. Be vulnerable. In order to find love and love to find you, you're going to have to go within. Peace.